Those last 15 years and about 25 years before that, I'm a Lawrence resident, or Douglas County resident, close enough. But in 1986, when I was just finishing my English degree, hadn't figured out that I wanted to make films yet, I went and saw this cool film in Dyke Auditorium, I believe it was, called Song of the Sword. And I'm thrilled to be here tonight to see another version of it now and get to share it with everyone here. Want to do a special thanks. So Joel Sanderson and Demolition Kitchen is the one that restored the film, digitized the film. We'll be doing a panel after this with a couple of the filmmakers, Clark Jameson, Maria Anthony, Larry Carter, and I will do a little Q&A and discussion of the film, so stay around for that if you're interested. I want to do a special thanks to Love Garden for helping bring the film to Liberty Hall. And of course, thanks to Liberty Hall and Collie and Jack for hosting it here in Liberty Hall and making a lovely sorceress drink that I had a sample of and was very good. Sam Panico is the blogger that helped bring the film to some popularity and is creating the introduction that you're going to see about the film here in a few minutes. So thanks to Sam for that. And for sure, as you leave, Maria Anthony is selling some of her latest journey, artistic journeys into writing. And she's got books, and Larry Carter has some music up here at the merch table, so stop by there and say hey to them. Both are key figures in the making of Song of the Sword. And I think that's it. We'll be back afterwards to talk about the film and hear your comments and everything. So stay around for that. And now the introduction by Sam Panico.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm Sam Panico. I'm from BNS About Movies, and you can also find me on the Groovy Doom webcast, which is usually on Saturday nights. Saturday night, you're in the theater right now, so you can't watch the webcast. But anyways, I'm from Pittsburgh. Nice to meet everybody out there. It's the zombie capital of the world. And you know what? I wish I could be with all of you out there tonight in Kansas at Liberty Hall. Why are you seeing me instead of seeing the movie? Well, I want to set it up. I love regional movies made outside the Hollywood system, or the Hollywood format. You start to say, what else is out there? That brings you around the world. And there's a lot of countries to watch movies, but right here in America, there's some really great ones. My state gave United Living Dead and The Blob, as well as the Polonia Brothers, but Kansas does it right. You guys made some of the best regional movies. I mean, Carnival Souls, a movie that I put right up there with Romero, and can you ever admit, despite being born in Pittsburgh and living here my whole life, that it came first? Wichita's Night Screams is another regional horror film. So many movies made here. King Kung Fu, Beast from the Beginning of Time. One of the best vampire movies ever made, definitely the most metal vampire ever made, Darkness. I mentioned all of these movies because tonight's movie isn't like any of the movies that I've said before. When we go into the cycle of shot-on-video movies, or SOV, most of the shot-on-video horror stuff ends up being a slasher. That's why there are very few shot-on-video sword and sorcery movies. There are a handful, and then there's this movie that's the best. I first saw it probably about 3 or 4 years ago, and I was astounded. I found it buried on the Internet Archive. I was obsessed with SOV this summer, and was looking through all these movies, and I found this one, like a sword and sorcery movie shot in Lawrence, Kansas. It's this kind of magic that's in the world that led Abraxas Productions, I think, to make this movie all over Kansas, mostly Lawrence over here. And it's a sword and sorcery film without even the budget of a Joe D'Amato movie. We've tried looking at director J. Stanley Howell. Probably say his name wrong, he's probably in the audience. Sorry, J. Stanley. And there's nothing on IMDb. There was no entry in Letterboxd. I put this movie into IMDb, which takes a long time, but it was worth it. You're gonna love this. Maybe you'd like to see ladies in Renaissance fair garb sword fight one another and the hometown of William Burroughs, possibly behind them all. Do you like dialogue that says stuff like, "Do mine eyes deceive me," or is it shock rock? And people bowing and saying, "My lady, I beseech you for protection." By the end of this movie, the video effects are gonna get wild. Some dude has a rune on his forehead, kind of like Fulci's Conquest. And the synth and howling winds kick in as dialogue gets thick, and the good guy looks like he'd be in a hair band that no one knows, like Shark Island or the Sea Hags or Banshee, who are from Kansas City. But those guys were metal blade, they're more power metal than hair metal. But anyway, There's totally a big fight scene in this with the dude who was thinking alternatively be in the Scorpions or a 90s porn movie, fighting dudes with lit torches, while a shirtless Sean Rock poses above a castle. It is very metal, and by that I mean very awesome. I love the character names in this, like Grimwald Grail, who's Rye Brown, who also wrote and produces. Hey, Rye. Maria Antoinette, who I've spoken to. She's Clea. She wrote and produced this, and Death itself is in this, yeah. And Rye and Maria also designed the costumes, and fabricated them. Merlin's in this movie. Dudes totally look like they should be in the band Manowar. There's also an accommodations consultant in the credits, so I assume that's the dude who knew where the hotels were. Guests of Song of the Sword stay at the Ramada Inn. I want to know everything there is about this movie. I wish I was in the audience with you tonight. I've talked to a lot of the folks in this, and I would be driving them crazy right now if I was in the audience. I'm dying to know more. By Crom, I have never prayed to you before. I have no tongue for it, as Conan said. No one, not even you, will remember if we were good men or bad, why we fought or why we died. All that matters, I need to know the facts about the Song of the Sword, and that's what's important. Trivia pleases you, Crom, so grant me one request, grant me knowledge. Anyway, thanks to Demolition Kitchen. I mean, this is amazing that this movie is out there tonight, and amazing that you guys are all here. I found this on the internet, I put it on IMDb. Now I'm sitting here talking to them, just play the movie. Okay, we will. I appreciate you guys listening to me. Thanks a lot. Enjoy Song of the Sword. I know you're going to.
Then know that the creature's return and broke the ladder again to inhabit his home. The sign of the general and the Lord of pitifully ancient peace. The Archmage himself might even visit thee here one day. The shady knight's way shall always be known. And thee, Olivia, will thou return now to the temple?
The Lord, that was yours, and great. And as I search to protect thee, I will not be set aside, for thou art safe in thy own power.
Olivia, what's not coming or not? I shall not tarry or be detained.
But Lord Gray, southward to the north. The castle's my key.
Thickest down in the dark game, the Lord of Mass, the doctors that are for us, Lord. Lord, we are for us,